Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Madam and my classmate. My name is Muhammad Danish bin Hamzah from class 21F. My metric number is 241220664 from the course Engineering Entrepreneurship. So today I will present my individual assignment for subject Business Ethics SMP15503, which the topic power abuse in the workplace, recognize, prevent and report. In this presentation, we have a 6-part and end up with conclusion. The first one, introduction, the 2 causes and 3 law and policy, and 4 real example case in Malaysia, 5 impact and also 6 preventive, and the lastly conclusion. In introduction, meaning of power abuse is happen when someone in authority misuse their position to control, threaten or take advantage of others. For example, a manager may humiliate staff, force them to do unfair tasks, or use fear to maintain control. This action creates stress, reduce trust, and harm the workplace environment. In other words, power that should be used to guide and support employees is used to control and intimidate them. That is why power abuse is considered a serious issue in business ethics and human resource management. There are several main causes of power abuse in the workplace. First, lack of accountability. When leaders are not monitored or held responsible for their action, they may misuse their authority without fear or consequences. Second, weak HR policy. Poorly enforced rules and unclear reporting system allow unethical behavior to continue unchecked. Third, fear of reporting. Employees often stay silent because they are afraid of losing their job, being demoted, or facing retaliation if they report the problem. 4. Poor ethical awareness. Some managers lack proper ethics training and may not even realize that their behavior is abuse. All these factors make it easier for power abuse to grow inside an organization. In Malaysia, there are several laws and policies that help prevent power abuse. The Employment Act 1955 is the main legislation that governs employment practice. It sets the minimum right and responsibility for both employers and employees. 2. The Industrial Relations Act 1977 is designed to promote and maintain industrial harmony. It regulates the relationship between employers and employees and trade unions, especially in cases of dispute or unfair treatment. The Whistleblower Protection Act 2010 provides protection for employers who report misconduct, corruption, or abuse of power in their organization. This encourages people to speak up without fear. Finally, the Malaysian Code of Ethics and HR policy promote professionalism, integrity, and respect in their leadership. They guide managers to use power fairly and responsibly. Together, this law and policy form an important framework to reduce and control power abuse. This slide shows a real Malaysian example of a power abuse and nepotism. A former CEO of a government-linked company or GLC subsidiary in Malacca was found guilty of abusing his power by appointing his own daughter to a senior position as a financial officer with grade W41. He also arranged her salary payment of RM 30,750 through the company finance system, violating ethical and professional conduct rules. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) investigate and charge him under the MACC Act 2009, Section 23 for abuse of position for gratification. This case clearly shows how a person in authority can misuse their power for personal or family benefit. It's a called nepotism and is a form of power abuse that damages fairness, transparency, and trust within the organization. Power abuse has a serious impact on both employees and the organization. For employees, decreased productivity, fear and frustration cause employees to lose focus and interest in their tasks. Motivation and performance. Power abuse significantly lower work motivation and engagement, which then has a negative effect on an employee's performance. Sense of security. Employee may feel unsafe for fear losing their job due to unfair treatment or intimidation. For the organization, the image reputation. Cases of power abuse can reach the media and hurt the company public image and credibility. High turnover rate. Employment often leave the negative environment, causing frequent resignation and higher hiring costs. Unhealthy work culture. Power abuse spread negativity. Employees start to mirror poor leadership behavior, creating a cycle of disrespect, gossip, and low teamwork. These impacts show that power abuse is not just a moral issue but also a serious business risk. To stop power abuse, we need strong preventive measures at both the organizational level and the employer level. At the organizational level, clear HR policy and code of conduct. Organization must establish writing rules that define ethical behavior, responsibility, and consequences for any misuse of authority. Transparent requirement and promotion process. All hiring and promotion decisions should be based on merit, not on personal relationship or favoritism. At the employment level, awareness and education. Staff should be educated about their right and encouraged to talk about ethics and respect in the workplace. Encourage speaking up. The organization should create a culture where employees feel confident to report misconduct without fear. Support and counseling. Employees who experience stress or unfair treatment should have access to counseling or HR support. When these measures are implemented properly, this risk of power abuse can be greatly reduced. In conclusion, the abuse of power is a very critical moral issue that undermines trust, cooperation, and equity in the workplace. When authority is corrupt, this leads to the deterioration of both worker well-being and the company image and performance. Dealing with the issue requires the top manager to act ethically and fairly in the application of HR policy and to maintain open communication with their followers. Power should be used to lead and support rather than to rule. Through the promotion of honest and respect, any cooperation can create a workplace that is safe, positive, and professional for everyone. So that's all for me. Thank you.